Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Buildmonger and welcome back to another episode on the Waystone server. Today, we are looking out from our newly constructed Japanese watchtower that we will be building in this episode. And you can see the whole city from here. The tea house, the houses, the forest, the kiln, the docks, everything just looks amazing. If you come down to the bottom of this tower, which is quite a ways down, you can see that it is a nice design, and I've used a little more of a pagoda style roof than what I normally do. So if you are going to enjoy me building this marvelous tower, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and smack that notification bell for those who want more Buildmonger content in the future. Alrighty guys, so we're back at the Japanese village, and today I would like to work a bit on a new building in the area. You can see the platform we have over here. It's a bit smaller than the platforms I use for those houses, a lot smaller than either the tea house or the kiln, and that's for a reason. You see, the main thing I feel, where are my words, is lacking in the Japanese village as of this point is height variation. Sure, the kiln and the tea house are a bit taller than the houses, but there isn't really that much. So, today I'm working on a Japanese watchtower, and I'm super excited to get into it. So, as usual, the main building blocks will be snow and also some cyan concrete powder, and that will essentially be used throughout the base. So yeah, and now that we got all our doorways situated, we can essentially connect all of these doorways up with just a basic let of snow. And I don't want to do straight lines of concrete powder like in the houses. I want to work similarly to what I did over here with a zigzag, except I'm doing something a bit different. So essentially, I'll fix that in just a second. I will be basically taking the corners, putting in a bit of that, and then fill in these with snow here and here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that up and make a little bit of, a squiggly line with this thing, which I think is going to look quite interesting. Fill in these corners, and just to get the full effect, I'm going to fill in the line on top of it. Alright guys, we have done that, and moment of truth, how does it look? Wow, that looks really cool. And I think it's going to look a lot better once we actually, put the logs up, because framing is really important for a lot of different builds, and I don't think I'm really getting the full effect without it. So let me see how it looks while I constantly take fall damage because of my lack of feather falling boots. Yeah, that looks nice. The next thing I decided to do was essentially to build a little bit of a pagoda style roof-ish thing, because it's not exactly a roof, but essentially just like surround the tower with this little pagoda thing, and I think it looks really cool. Yeah, that looks good. And there will be multiple stories to this, obviously. I did do a segment of me building it on camera. However, my building on camera skills have not improved for the longest time. That's why you never see it. Now, after all that has been done, the next part is just going to be to do another little layer of concrete powder, except this one is not going to be facing upwards, rather it's going to be facing downwards. So, and we're going to accompany that with another pagoda layer, as seen here. We are then just going to see how it looks, which I think it's going to look really cool, but I'm not entirely sure. let's stand back and admire our work. Oh man, that looks so good. Wow. So yeah, we are doing some work over here, aren't we? After that, I am essentially just gonna do the same thing with the concrete powder, except this time I think it's just going to be a straight line. Really nothing to see, but it is somewhere that we can really begin with this, and it's just like it doesn't ruin the symmetry that we have already planned out. Basically the whole reason we are doing it like that. So after putting on a few more layers of snow to that, this might look a little bit weird in a Japanese style, but I think it will look good. We're just gonna basically place a few acacia stairs on each side, just like so. After which, and I feel like the framing might be sort of an issue in this case, we are going to basically pillar 2 blocks up, and what we're essentially just going to do is, we're going to make a few crenellations. And again, a little weird in this style of build, but I do think it will look good. And then we're going to cap these off with more stairs once we are done. And what I'm going to do then is first of all place a little capstone or slab on the log, and then I am just going to jump up here and I did like a border that connects all these crenellations, and after that I take this and I just essentially put in a few more acacia stairs. Now I have no idea how that turned out, but I think it probably turned out decently. That is horrendous and horrific, and we shall not speak of this again. Alright guys, I'm not willing to give up on the crenellation idea per se, but a few changes definitely need to be made, such as simply putting a few, like, curving the edges just like that. I don't think that'll make it look very much better, but you know what, let's see if this works. I feel like the actual crenellations actually turned out too close together. It's not gonna look good. It's really not. Okay, that's better, but no. So overall, I decided to go with a different approach to the roof, in that I just did the good roof, but I did it above this kind of platform, and it's going to be sort of like a watchtower. If I come up, I also placed some torches in here because it was getting quite dark, but if you do come up this way, you can kind of see what I mean. Yeah, we have a little watchtower. We can see the whole village from here. It's really nice. The last thing I want to do here is just pillar up with these logs, and I fell off this dirt scaffolding so I couldn't fully take it down, but essentially I'm going to put ladders on all 4 sides of this, except that's going to be impossible because these torches. Darn it. Good idea is always ruined, and I could obviously put the torches on the sides, but I think overall it'll just be easier to do it the other way. And we can start putting the ladders down, I guess. I think this build actually, it turned out a lot better than I thought. So that appears to be why, or at least partially why, I appear to be unable to complete the ladder thing. It's not because we don't have enough ladders, no. It's because I am placing ladders in 2 different places at once in a way that is clearly hindering my ability to do stuff. But I think that's gonna be it. And we did a lot of cool stuff, guys, with this watchtower. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you did not, tell me why in the comments. And if you really enjoyed it, smack that notification bell to be notified when other Buildmonger videos come out in the future. Anyway, I've been the Buildmonger, and I shall see you in another video down the road. Peace.